Welcome back to the KIX 96.5 Morning Show. We love featuring artists you should know about on the show, and today we're heading to Canada to chat with singer-songwriter Aaron Dean. Aaron's based out of Calgary, Alberta. He made his debut in 2021 with the single Heaven Please Rewind. It went to the indie market, and the song went right to number one. And so did his second release. Now he's back with a new song called Ain't Always a Goodbye that is out now. We're excited to have Aaron Dean on the show. First, Aaron, thanks so much for coming on.
No, thank you for having me. Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Well, tell us what's going on in your personal life. You're working up north. You don't have much cell service. What are you doing, Aaron?
Yeah, I am out pretty far up in the Northwest Territories there doing some mining. So I'm doing heavy equipment up there. And we actually, we're so remote, we get flown right into sight. So there's no roads or anything that are going there.
Oh, wow.
And, yeah, I got some cheesy Wi-Fi and not really any cell service. So a little isolated there. So.
Man, what are you mining?
Up there, like I've been mining for the last 10, 12 years, but up there we're doing diamond.
Oh, wow, diamond mine. That sounds pretty awesome. Well, and when you go and look up Aaron, the first thing you notice is how huge you are, Aaron. Some of your workout pictures, I'm like, holy crap, this guy's as big as a wall. Were you a bodybuilder before? Is this in your spare time? What?
You know what? I've never competed. It's more just for me, but I used to do strongman competitions back in Ontario. That's where I was born and raised. And I did a lot of like security, private protection, bouncing, that kind of stuff. So that helped too. So, but I mean, it's a personal thing too. I like training. So.
Yeah, well, whatever you're doing it right, because you're looking great, Aaron. I mean, go and check him out on his social media. We'll tell you about it here in a second. We're in a weight loss challenge right now. There's like 11 of us doing it right now at the station. Any tips to lose weight, or are you more worried about bulking up?
Okay, well, is it weight you want to lose, or is it is it just weight poundage, or
yeah,
like
pretty much. Yeah, we're doing percentage because it's guys and gals.
Okay, so if the quickest way to drop weight, and this is something I do when I want to drop pounds really quick, but it's not really sustainable for a long period of time, is chicken and broccoli.
Chicken and broccoli.
That's it, buddy. Keep your protein up, keep your muscle up. The more muscle you have, the more calories you burn at rest. And, low calorie for burning, so you're not ingesting a lot of calories, so you're in a deficit. And between the two of them, it helps drop it really quick.
Well, thanks for the tip. I've been eating chicken and apples. I'll switch my apples to broccoli.
Apples have sugar in it. But yeah, try broccoli, and keep an eye on your carbs just to make sure you're not lightheaded or anything like that. But yeah, chicken broccoli.
There you go, chicken and broccoli. You started your career in 2021. We're not 25 years old. Why now? What got you started?
You know what? I don't know. I've been playing for a while, self-taught and all that stuff, and life happens, and I just wanted to get into an open mic kind of thing, and that's how I started playing in front of everybody. And then I just remember, like, my first mic, I remember my leg was tapping so bad, I was nervous, and nobody noticed, but I was super nervous. And then I kind of gravitated up to that, and kind of wrote my own song, and then played a couple festivals up in Fort Mac when I was living up there, and then I don't know, it just kind of gravitated, and here we are.
Wow. Well, yeah, you said it. You picked up your dad's guitar as a kid. Did you take lessons? I mean, you can play the guitar.
No, everything's self-taught. Like I don't know how to read music.
Wow, and it's all by ear.
It's all by ear and all by little tips people gave me throughout the years, or me watching like maybe a guy on YouTube for one little lesson thing, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can work that into something, and then a lot of noodling. So.
Yeah. Well, in your song "Let's Get Gone," you have a reference to Pearl Jam. Were you a rocker before you went to country?
You betcha. So with you're probably going to actually have a laugh, and I just finished talking to a friend about this. But so when I grew up with my big brother, who was my role model at the time and stuff, everybody listened to Metallica. We're all Metalhead, Skid Row, all that kind of stuff. So I even do like a cover of like a Skid Row ballad song.
And, I remember you.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, and and then got into high school, and then kind of grew up, and I went to my first Metallica concert and all that stuff, and then in high school, all my friends were hip hop guys, and I actually became like a break dancer, and I was a b-boy.
Oh yeah.
I used to battle and all that kind of stuff, right? And then as I came out west, I picked up my dad's guitar, and he used to play country, like Hank Williams, Stomp a Tom, and all that kind of stuff. And then, the first couple songs I played was like Creed and Goo Goo Dolls. And then when I came out here for work, I just kind of gravitated to country, and then this is where I am, and it's kind of 90% of what I do. So
yeah. Go and check him out. He's at aarondeancountry.ca. He's on Facebook, Instagram. His latest single, Ain't Always a Goodbye, is out now. And if you go to his socials, you need to go check it out, because you post a bunch of original songs. Are these ones that you're working on for the next album? Are they just coming to you? What are they?
Yeah, so all of these, like I have some more in the archive that I haven't posted. I probably got like 40 just sitting there. A lot of times I'll put up raw ones like that, and I record them just so they're in my memory bank. So if I reference them later, I can do it. But sometimes I just get this weird urge that I should put that song up, and maybe somebody needs to hear it. But they are, some of them, a lot of them are kind of prospects for the next album and the next release and stuff like that. So yeah, for sure.
And where's this living room that you're filming these in? Is this at your house?
That's my house. Yeah.
Yeah. I like it. The backdrop. You can see his living room. And warm bed, one warm bed to call your own.
Yeah.
This is a deep song.
Yeah, and I was actually talking to a friend about it, and originally when I was, the first initial thought was just having a song where it wasn't, reading beyond the surface, and there's more that people hide that they don't show who they are, kind of thing. And then it just gravitated to that, and it ended up being kind of like an educational song, as well as kind of a help support song for youth abuse and runaways and stuff like that. And it just transformed into that, and then it just kind of wrote itself, if that makes any sense. But
yeah, oh yeah, you can go check it out. Go to his Instagram, or I think it's on his Facebook page too. One warm bed to call your own, a brand new original from Aaron. Your arm sleeve tat, it seems like it's been filling in the last couple of years.
Yeah, like it's pretty much done. I just got to get my chest plate done and my scapula at the back there, shoulder blade done. And then I think I might call it, I probably won't call it quits, but for a while, But.
It's looking good, though. I mean, how long has this been going? For a couple of years?
Well, it's been done for a few years now. But it's, I've had it now for, it's got to be seven years, maybe, something like that.
It's been a long process. 7 years on the sleeve. And maybe because you're gone all the time, how many cats do you have? Are you a cat guy?
I am a cat guy. I got 2 cats. I got Logan and Maverick. So
nice.
Yeah.
Hanging out at the place, holding down the fort while you're gone. Well, the Ain't Always a Goodbye video just dropped. This song, I mean, did you have a new producer for this? This is like a step up. This song sounds great.
I did. I went for like a Star Search kind of thing here in for Country 106 up in Vegreville there, and I ended up winning that, and that was part of the package. And it's Mark Troyer here down at Evergreen Studios, and it was amazing to work with the guy. Really easy going. The guys who were on the instruments and stuff like that as well, super top notch. Like, can't ask for better, So
yeah. So was this in? Where was the place that you recorded it at?
Evergreen Studio, Evergreen Sound. It's in Calgary here.
Oh, okay. Are you going to stick with them, or was this just the one-time deal because you won the competition?
Well, originally it was just going to be that, but I was just, when you get in touch with people and you work with them, I was really, really happy with everything from like the process to the end result to everything in between. So I've already talked to him. I'm probably going to be going back for some more songs. And there is another producer I'm going to be looking at too out in Saskatoon there. So he may do some songs and just have another option for a producer. But Mark definitely is, I'm looking at going back to for sure.
Yeah, if you go to YouTube, go look up Aaron Dean, Ain't Always a Goodbye. The video is out now. You're in your truck. What's your truck? What are you, a truck guy?
I'm an everything guy. I'm like a motorhead. So I got like a cruiser bike, a sport bike. I got a truck. But yeah, I like having a truck. I got a Ram, Dodge Ram. So
okay. So the Dodge you're filming this, did you film this in Calgary, or is this up where you work? Where were you at?
This is actually just outside of Calgary. So I live just a little north of Calgary, and it was right around all the back roads. Like I live around farmland and stuff like that. So it was a pretty easy landscape pick,
Yeah, it's Aaron cruising around in his truck. Who did the video? Did you do it or somebody else do it?
I actually did everything in the video.
Yeah, well, you did a good job.
Amazing, thank you. Appreciate that.
What do people think when they first see you? They're like, is this guy going to wring my neck? Is he going to, is his guitar going to blow up under his arms or what?
Well, I have had that joke before where it's like, don't break your guitar, man. I'm just like, okay.
Well, I can only imagine.
But I think the best reaction though is when I'm pretty quiet for the most part. And I just kind of sit in the corner or whatever, and and then when I actually get up to play and I start singing and doing the songs that I do, I guess it's not what they expect. So it's kind of like, who is this guy? Really, So it's kind of like a good surprise, like a good Kinder surprise. I got a good toy inside. So
yeah, no, for sure. He's a softie at heart, maybe. Don't say that too loud. Well, you got Pinky now from Black Mountain Music. So are we gearing up? Are we ramping up for 2024?
I'm hoping. Yeah. So far she's been doing awesome, and I got nothing but good to say. So yeah, once I can get some more releases out and stuff like that, I'm sure I'm going to be going back that way. And yeah.
Yeah, and any more songs done? We got more coming up?
The plan is to have more coming up. I'm hoping to have at least an EP done this year, but hopefully a full album. And then probably in the next 3, I want to release one for, I guess it would be, was it July 4th and Canada Day for, and it's more based on like a vet theme.
Yeah.
Really kind of geared to soldiers and first responders and stuff like that. I got a song waiting to come out for that. And then, so hopefully I have another release in 3-4 months or something like that, maybe 3 months. And then hopefully the full album this year sometime. That's the plan. Yeah.
Big things coming. Go and check him out. Go and follow him. AaronDeanCountry.ca is on Facebook, Instagram. His latest single, Ain't Always a Goodbye, is out now. Well, Aaron, thanks so much for coming on.
No, appreciate it. Awesome time, man.
Here he is, Aaron Dean. Ain't Always a Goodbye. It's KIX 96.5.